African martial arts, discovering the warrior within, technique of the week. Once again, I'm on the ground. The first time I was down here, and you were wondering why, it's because we worked on an attack, a choke from the guard. Today, we will work on an even more dangerous position people think, for me being on my back, is Okulaja punching me from the mount. Okulaja mounts, which means he straddles my waist on either side and kneels down, and he's going to attempt to punch. Now, the first thing you have to remember in combat with the psychology of a warrior is any man, any human being will do more to escape pain than to gain pleasure. His pleasure is in punching me in the face. I have to put him in fear of pain so he does not try to fulfill the pleasure of punching me in the face. So I put him in fear of pain of hitting his head. When he attempts to punch, first thing when I go down, I place my elbows against his thighs so he can't walk up under my arms. Otherwise, this technique will not be effective. It can't work. If he's past your hips, he comes up under your arms, you've got a problem. So you keep your elbows down and you grab your own chin. You put your hands on your chin, that way he can't choke you. He tries to choke from here, he's got nothing, he has my arms. Okay? There's no choke as long as you put your hand here. Okay? Now, so he knows he can't choke, he's tried, he can't choke. He attempts to punch. When he tries to punch, I'm going to shoot my hips up and forward towards my head. So I send him forward. He attempts to punch, I shoot upwards. He instinctively will catch himself because he does not want to hit his head. He'll do more to escape pain than to gain pleasure. At this point, I immediately reach up. I lock his arms. Then I lock on the same side. If I grab his right arm, I take my left foot, put it over so he can't push his right foot out. That way he can't post up so I can't roll him. I can roll him now. He's on my hips. I'm controlling his movement. So at this point, I push my hips up again, and then I bridge out. I roll towards the same side that I have him locked on. I turn him over. After I turn him over, spread him out, give him a headbutt to the solar plexus, strike down to the groin with an elbow, throw him off, then I can escape. Once again, we're going to do it a little faster this time. Remember, hands here so you can't choke. He's forced. Now you're controlling him. He's forced. He tries to choke. He can't. He's, I can't choke him. He's going to go for the punch. He goes for the punch. I push up. I lock his foot, push him over. Remember to raise your hips on that second roll. Spread him. Headbutt here. Strike down with an elbow into the groin. Strike to the face after. Throw the legs over. Strike, and take off. That is the technique of the week, defense against a mounted punch.